Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa will join us right now. By the way, I'd even say to Andrew Cuomo, join. Run, Andrew, run. Because the more Democrats that run, that means the more the vote will get split, and the odds of you becoming mayor, guess what, go up dramatically. And I know you're serious. Look, there are two people that I've walked the streets of New York with and been outside with that get reaction like you're with Donald Trump. And this is long before he ever considered running for president. Trump, you know, in New York style. Curtis, every time I've been in the subway with you, every time I've been in the streets with you, you're loved in New York. Everyone knows you. You know what? You would fix, you know, law and order, safety, security, the schools, make a better business environment. Where do you see this?
Patriots, buckle up, because what you're about to hear is the raw truth the mainstream media refuses to touch. Curtis Sliwa just dropped a truth bomb on national TV, and folks, if you love America, if you love law and order, and if you remember what New York used to be, this will hit you in the heart. This isn't just another campaign speech. This is a battle cry to save New York City, and by extension, to save this country from the radical decay we're all witnessing.
John, that's why I need you and your audience, your vast audience, to help save New York City. You left because of this. So many others have left. Just coming up here to the studios again today. Homeless people, emotionally disturbed, garbage everywhere, the quality of life miserable. One of the outtakes of the election is people were complaining about the lack of affordable housing, the fact that the cost of living is skyrocketing, and the crime in New York City. We lock up toothpaste in a drugstore, and we don't lock up criminals. People have had enough. We don't want to go back to these Democrats. And Sean, you know me for 46 years. I am the consummate New Yorker. I haven't fled or moved or gone anywhere else. I was birthed here in New York City, and my whole campaign is based on improve, don't move. And what I have is a plan. You go to sliwafornyc.com. That's sliwafornyc.com. And help me save this city, because as goes New York, so goes America. We saw that in Chicago with Socialist Mayor Johnson. Everything that he did failed. And now Mondami is going to do exactly the same thing with the help of AOC, Bernie Sanders, and now there are Democrats jumping on board. Tonight, Bill Clinton endorsed Mondami. That's right, Bill Clinton, traditional Democrat. Chuck Schumer, they're all jumping on board. I'm the only one who can stop him, Sean. You, Mark Levin, the great one, Sid Rosenberg at WABC in the mornings. You all know that. You believe in me. I need you folks in America to help me bring New York City back to the greatness that it used to have.
Curtis called it out exactly like it is: homelessness, garbage, crime. This is the new normal under Democrat control. Let's be clear. You can't walk down a New York City street anymore without stepping over needles, human waste, or hearing screams from the subway. And the Democrats want to talk about equity while small businesses flee and families are priced out? You know it's bad when we're locking up toothpaste but letting criminals walk free. What the hell is going on? Is this what progress looks like? The radical left has hijacked one of America's greatest cities, and they're using it as a testing ground for socialist insanity. Rent-free housing, replacing cops with social workers, government grocery stores, a trans agenda in schools. This isn't progressive, this is regressive insanity. And they want to bring this model nationwide. And who's backing this madness? Bill Clinton, Chuck Schumer, Bernie, Al Oak. They're all jumping on the bandwagon to support radical candidates like Mondami, a man so far left he makes a OC look moderate. Let me tell you something, Patriots. We need fighters like Curtis Sliwa. This is a man who spent 46 years defending New York, not from behind a desk, but in the streets, building the guardian angels, risking his life to bring back safety to the subways. He's not afraid of millennials. He's not afraid of the media. And he sure as hell isn't afraid of the woke mob. He said it loud and clear. You can't buy me, lease me, or rent me. I'm not for sale. THA is what leadership sounds like.
And don't forget Mark Simone. Think of this. Rent freeze, seize buildings from landlords, raise property taxes, which are already through the roof, replace police with social workers, government operated. What's wrong with Gristedes? They don't have big profit margins. Government operated grocery store, free buses, make life hard for corporations, free child care, Green New Deal for schools, raise taxes, free gifts for each new parent in New York, promote the trans agenda, raise the minimum wage, shut down ICE, which is illegal. I mean, this is the most radical person ever. He's to the left of AOC. How do you get to the left of her?
Well, just remember, the millennials now are the majority of the population. It's no longer the baby boomers. You have to have the ability to get millennials, which I have. As you know, Sean, I've recruited young people all over this country and all over the world to be guardian angels. And for 46 years, I've gotten them to voluntarily go out there, risk their lives, and take back the streets and the subways. I'm telling you, you go into the subway system tonight, you're taking your life into your hands. The working women, who are the majority of the workers here, are afraid to take the subways now. They have to grab a cab or Uber, and they can't afford that. And the small landlords and the small business owners are getting taxed, fees, fines, rates that are out of control, that are driving them out of New York City. Just looking tonight, coming here, there were like 8 storefronts that were abandoned. That's the Democrats who did that. You can thank de Blasio, you can thank Cuomo, and you can thank Adams. He's the mayor who's here now, and he's done nothing to correct that. On day one, I will make sure that New York City is a place that you can safely come and visit, as it used to be years ago. And I will make sure that those who are already here have an affordable way to live. We lower the cost of living. We give a quality of life. And we fix this school system that we spend $41 billion in which 100,000 less students go there, 1/3 of truants. They can't read at grade level. They can't do math at grade level. And we keep spending more and more money. I'm the only candidate that says we have to cut the budget. We have to live within our means. You know, Sean, I've done this my entire life. You can't buy me. You can't lease me. You can't rent me. I'm not for sale. You cut my veins and arteries. I bleed New York. And more importantly, I'm the one Republican who can go into neighborhoods. We're the only Republican they've ever seen in the 350 neighborhoods that make up New York City that I've been in is Abraham Lincoln
true.
on a $5 bill.
You look, you'll be Mayor Rudy Giuliani 2.0. Rudy Giuliani saved New York, and then he was a hero on 9/11. You would implement a lot of the same policies. You're the right guy for the job. Make New York City great again. I have a lot of friends and colleagues there. Curtis, we're going to follow this race closely. I would hate to see that for New York, although it would benefit my free state of Florida. I'm not going to lie, but I care too much about my friends like you there, and we're going to follow it closely. Thank you. Hey, Sean.
Patriots, this is about more than New York, because as Curtis said, as goes New York, so goes America. The left wants to export this madness to every red state, every town, every school, and every neighborhood. We must stand up now. Support Curtis. Share this message. Talk to your friends. The battle for America's soul starts with saving our cities. And New York is the front line. If you believe in saving this country from radical decline, hit that LIKE button. Drop a comment below. Should Curtis Sliwa be NYC's next mayor? Share this with every patriot you know. And don't forget to subscribe to Republican Forum and ring that notification bell so you never miss a truth bomb. God bless you. God bless New York. And God bless the United States of America.